Hello, everybody. Welcome to another beautiful evening. Thank you for everybody for stopping by today. I did change the title on the YouTube live. I couldn't stick with the joke. So, hello, everybody. Welcome. I see my Twitch folks are here. We got eight or nine of you here. So thank you for joining us. We are live on Twitch and YouTube right now. And of course our YouTube audience right now. What's going on? How are you? New video was out, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. And yeah, it is currently 5:30 in Phoenix, Arizona. Kyle, I told you, you cannot be here anymore, Kyle. I sent you already multiple letters for cease and desist, and you do not get the message. Please refrain from, I'm just kidding. Hey, this system, Kyle, by the way, it can go duo now. So if you are, whenever you're ready, buddy, not today, but another time, or whatever is okay with you, whatever Senpai wants. What the hell was that? Something just fell on my. Wally, are you okay? Damn, Wally, crazy. Anywho, welcome. Am I a Russian agent? We'll know. We'll see. Just keep it on the DL, okay? I don't think I should make that joke anymore. It's not cool to be Russian anymore. Was it ever cool? I don't know. Anywho, let's get chatting, guys. So today, just as usual, just a normal live stream day. We're going to go over some news and headlines and also answer any questions you guys have. There's a new Q&A feature on YouTube. So, hey, thanks for the 100 bits. I appreciate you, Al. Much love, man. So yeah, I'll go over the headlines and news of everything with the real estate side of things, and of course answer your guys' questions as we go. So, what did everyone buy for Black Friday? Randy Gentry, longtime viewer. What's going on? I personally, this is the first year where I'm like not too excited for Black Friday, so I just buy everybody else gifts. I didn't buy myself anything. Okay, well, we got our first question of the night. Sarah T. Hi. What's up, Sarah? How are you? What do you really think the market will look like in 1 or 2 years for a first-time buyer with 40% down in Florida? I keep hearing a crash is coming, but I want to buy when I'm ready. The reality is I do think, there's no way predicting. If you want predictions, you can probably watch other channels on YouTube, but I can tell you that, like I said earlier, buy when your monthly payment makes sense. And if you're looking at house as your only investment or as an investment tool, it's probably not going to be safe for you to buy for at least more than 1 or 2 years. If you're not looking at it as an investment tool, looking for more as shelter, then you're simply buying when your monthly payment is ready. And if your area doesn't specifically work for the monthly payment that you desire, then you either wait for prices to drop if they continue dropping, or you move to a different area. I wish I can be spicy and saucy and say, hey, the market's crashing this day and this time, but there's been people that have been saying that for years. And, there's just, at some point, you got to live your life, you got to make your decisions. How's everyone else doing tonight? Have you guys been actually excited about the rates dropping, or are you still like crying and is it still sad? Are things still bad? Curious to see what you guys have to say. Donna, what's going on? Do I have 2 years work history? I'm not gonna dab Edgar. First of all, your name's Edgar, so I don't know what you're doing in this chat, Edgar. See, that's you right there. That's you. I'm not gonna dab. Do I have to put 2 years work history for my current job? Could it be past jobs? You could definitely use multiple jobs. 100% multiple jobs. No, it does not have to be just one job. Quate from Compton on Twitch. What's going on, man? I see you. How's everything going? How are things in Compton, Quate? I was just in Anaheim the other day, and man, I went and stopped at this place called Cholo's Tacos. And oh my god, it was amazing. It was amazing. Kyle, are you a sleepy boy? I know exactly the tone that you said that in. I know exactly what tone you used. I can hear it so clear in my ear, and I will save people from hearing how you said that, but I know exactly how you said that. Long Beach in the house. What's going on? What part of the country are you guys listening from? I'm curious. Is it nothing but West Coast folks? And I'm totally doing what like the what people do in like when you're playing a live gig and be like, where my ladies at? Woo! Where are my singles at? Woo! Chicago, Illinois, Cali. Okay, we got some East Coast people. Stream in Ohio. Kyle, dude, I can't believe. Oh man. Well, don't dox yourself first of all. Good, it's been a while. Yeah, the place is great. Oh, you've been there, dude. Yeah, they have some salsa cuate that made me cry, and also made me cry 3 hours later. If you know what I'm saying. Wow, it was really good. And salsas usually don't make me cry, but man, New Orleans. Oh, actually, Edgar, that's nice. I love New Orleans. Last time I was like 7-8 years ago. Want to go again? Ohioan from Ohio. Okay, Fremont. Everyday bodybuilding. I saw your comments on my last video, and I thought it was funny. So appreciate you watching. I like the one where you put where it went from more expensive to slightly least expensive or something like that. It was funny. Your freaking avatar, that freaking face just pops up, and it's just like, ugh, that's just so scary. Got a lot of Ohioans here, huh? Chicago, dude, I love Chicago. I was just there. I had one deal that fell through because a detached carport garage door was damaged. Are you a real estate agent, Edgar? Another Ohioan. That's funny. New Jersey, Ohio. Another dude. How many people are in Ohio? What the hell? What is up with Ohio folks watching real estate YouTube? You guys like make up like the large percentage of the Alabama, Connecticut. Nice. I've never been to either of those states. What was I gonna say? I had one deal. Oh yeah, I can tell when my channel's doing not good when there's more real estate agents and lenders leaving comments on my videos. That's why I know like that video didn't hit the right audience. So whenever I see a real estate agent on my live or whatever, I'm like, try to avoid that because that's not the audience I want. Is Arizona in a drought? I mean, so most people say that. Most people are concerned about our future water issues. I can tell you as of right now, I mean, there's no like California-esque droughts where people aren't allowed to, use water at certain times or whatever. But yeah. Nobody talks about Ohio real estate too. What is Ohio real estate? Like, oh, this shack just sold for $5. Oh, Tom is selling one with the tractor for $20. I'm sorry. That was mean. There's a lot of Ohioans here. I'm so sorry. Kyle is from Ohio, so you should hear him just roast Ohioans, man. He goes deep on them. Thanks for not clickbaiting. No problem, Phipps. No problem. What's your best dipstick ever? What's your opinion on investing for retirement while saving for a down payment? Would you recommend stopping investing and then save for a down payment faster? That's a great question. I know if you have the ability to save, like adjust your percentages, right? I would say there's certain periods of your life where you're focusing on other things, right? Like maybe I'm not focusing as much in health right now, but I'm still doing what I need to, but the majority of my time is doing this. So I think there should be a period of time where you heavily focus on saving your down payment or closing cost, but you're still investing a portion. Let's just say you allocate 15% of all your income for savings, period. Maybe 12% of it goes to down payment, 3% goes to investing. Only for a period of time and only when they goal in mind. Once you've met that goal, then you can go back to where you were. What's the name of the song in the background? I don't know. I can't hear the background. If you hear the background, then it's gonna double play on you guys. I'm sorry. This is Phipps' fault. This is Phipps' fault. This is Phipps' fault. This is Phipps' fault. Oh, dude, sorry. It just started doubling. I couldn't hear it. You and Kyle helped me understand and buy my first house in Texas just before the market turned in February this year. See? You see? We were telling people to buy when they were ready. And aren't you glad you bought? Right? Exactly. Aren't you glad you bought? Turning into Home Depot. What is Yoag doing in Home Depot, Kyle? What Kyle Seagraves if you give him a hammer, he'll hold it like with the stick up and then like the metal down. Is that, what is this, a toy? What is this, a sword? You give Kyle a screwdriver and he'll like start whacking like a hammer, just like ding ding. Kyle, what are you're going to, what are you going to Home Depot for? To go to the bathroom? You're a handy boy? Okay. Kyle, you're going to Home Depot for Christmas decorations. Don't lie to me. Dude, I bet the Ohio Home Depots are lit though. You think next year is a good time to buy in Los Angeles? I'm not sure it's a good time to buy in Los Angeles anytime. So if you're really persistent in buying in Los Angeles, then I mean the market's so crazy there from what I understand. But listen, if you get an opportunity to buy, a monthly payment makes sense, why not? But if you're trying to plan the market in LA, just stop. Just buy when you're ready. I'll keep saying the same thing over and over. Kyle's gonna go to Home Depot and be like, can you show me where the nail stretcher is? I have some nails and I just want to make them a little longer. Do you know where I can find the nail stretcher? I don't even have my cell phone. I don't know if you're like talking shit right now or anything. Oh. Stop. No, I'm just kidding. Would you recommend L joke? Whatever. Javier. Whatever, dude. I just can't hear it. I'm sure people, out of all the people listening, I'm sure there's a lot of laughs. I just can't hear them. What would it be? L Lyle? Stop taking over this chat. Ohio has a Lowe's versus Home Depot. I'm actually a Lowe's guy. Okay. I'm sorry. I like Lowe's. Pratik, what's going on? Hey Javier, tech layoffs. Do you think it will cause prices to fall more? Are you talking about like Twitter specifically, or is there tech layoffs like industry wide? Are people asking questions? Oh, there's like a Q&A feature now, guys. I don't know. I don't think this feature's working very well. How are you? I just want to try out this feature. Playing the new Pokemon game. Is it getting my... Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't like this feature. I don't recommend it, Kyle. Let's see. Yeah, ask away, Leyland. Go ahead. Lowe's is for more consumer. Yeah, I think validated reefer. What are the current rates? Look up, this is the best place to look them up. It's like blue, optimal blue. Look up optimal blue rates. And that'll be probably the best thing. Let me show you. So yeah, just look it up and never go to the actual, whatever company you're using, like Rocket Mortgage or whatever. If you go to their specific website, it'll, I don't know, I don't trust it. But if you go Optimal Blue, it'll probably be the best idea to get an idea. Now, of course, you know, they don't know the actual rates because it's the weekend, but as a consumer, probably the best thing to do next, probably the first is to have the actual like lender you trust tell you. But if you don't have that, then do that. Where is it? By the way, I want to just send a quick thank you to all 18 of my patrons, man. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. I actually recorded, I already finished the video. It's not going to release today though, for my first Patreon question for should they buy a home. So thank you guys. If you're interested in all my home buying resources and have direct access to me, just join my Patreon. You know what to do. What happened to my YouTube chat? I can't see my YouTube chat. Don't say anything bad about me. I will see it eventually. It just disappeared for some reason. Don't say anything, guys. Don't say anything. I can't see you. I can't see you. I can't see you. Al, housing market is still insanely expensive. 389 square foot is the average. Would you be interested in doing a calling an agent video about the area? What area are you in, Al? What's up, Romeo? How are you, man? Northern Virginia. If you want to send me a message on Discord with like a house or two, then I think I can do it. I can add it to the list. Is the world ending again next week? Tenochtitlan. I used to say Tenochtitlan, but I realized that it's not the proper Tenochtitlan. No, it's not. Eldico? I don't want to say it. Any advice on buying outside of one's own hometown state? We live in NYC. Honestly, I mean, advice. It's first of all, my sympathies. It's a very difficult situation to be in. You have to put yourself in trust in people you don't know, and it's pretty scary. I would probably set aside a budget for moderate flights, like once every month, before you move and dedicate to a city. So hopefully you have the time where you can just go fly out and just, hang out, go explore the city, maybe make a friend or two, whatever, and really get to know it well before you commit to such a long-term decision. Someone said Menards. I don't know what that is. Leyland, you said you have a question, but you never asked it. What's up with that? What's going on with that, bud? Is it? Oh, okay, there you go. Any advice? Oh, yes. We are for a home in San Diego, California. I have a high DTI of 55%, but one military income. I plan to work when we move. Also, 1.5 years saved for an average payment of CC on 525 with VA loan. Is it possible? Let me read that again. We are looking for a home in San Diego. High debt to income ratio of 55 on one military income. I have 1.5 saved for an average payment and closing costs for 520. I mean, I like that you have savings, but I don't like the debt to income ratio being so high. And I don't know, it's just, that's concerning if you're that high. But you're in San Diego, which I'm sure most people are living like that. I just can't in good faith say, yeah, go for it if you're over 50%. Oh, Menards is another home improvement store. I don't know if it's just Ohio. Yeah, I've never heard of Menards. I think it is. I mean, I know it's San Diego and I know it's tough, but Amina Acid, first time chatter on Twitch. What's up? We have a Menards in Chicago. I didn't see it when I was there, but I believe you. Question, bought a house. Oh, it's because I have it on top chat. That's why. Romeo, question, bought a house in SoCal 6 months ago for around $700, needs a lot of upgrades. If I spend $50-70K in a house, will automatically go up in price. Will it be worth $750-770? Not necessarily. It's not a dollar for dollar improvement. What you want to do is you want to look at houses right now in the current shape that yours is in and compare it to houses that are currently in the shape that it's going to be. And then you see the difference in price. Sometimes it's dollar for dollar, sometimes it's double or triple. Every neighborhood's different, but generally that's what you want to do. Romeo says, what if the house market does crash? I'll end up losing money on this house. I mean, okay, so let's just go with the let's go with the worst case scenario here. Let's just say the market does crash and everyone loses, like, I don't know, half of their value of their houses. If that happens, I hope that your interest rate is not adjustable with the market. And secondly, if that happens, you purchased that house because you could afford the monthly payment. You didn't purchase a house for an investment. If you buy your house for an investment, you're at a loss if you decide to sell that year. If you bought it to live in, so you can, guess what? Rents are going to cut in half. If prices drop in, value goes down in half, the rent is not going to drop in half. So you're still going to be paying around the same monthly payment as you would have. And yeah, if that happens, something catastrophic is probably going on. And I hope that you don't lose your job. And I mean, worst case scenario, like, what's really, you bought a house with your budget in mind, you have savings. Hi, tell your favorite real estate joke. A real estate agent walks in the bar that you and you really trust this agent. That's my joke. Leyland. So what's the best advice should I do for me being a 28-year-old, never owned a house, and pursue to do in the future? And I understand it's not the best time in Arizona with high rates. First of all, Leyland, get rid of that whole me being 20 years old. Like, age isn't even like in there. So let me reset the question. What's the best advice? I've never owned a home and would pursue to do in the future, but I understand it's not the best time. I bought my first house in 19. But then again, I'm an agent. I'm currently 29. I'm only a year older than you. So what's the best thing you do? Step one, get your savings right. Save your minimum fund, your emergency funds, 3 to 6 months of reserves. Step two, get your investments started. Whatever strategy you have, whatever percentage you're allocating towards your future, start that first. Once that's rolling, you start saving for your housing fund, down payment, closing costs, etc. And then once you have your down payment, closing costs, emergency funds, and you've had an investment, like at least some investment in your future already started, then you should consider buying a home. And by then, I hope that your credit score is decent, and I hope the prices are decent. What market would you say has the most bang for the buck for investors? That sounds like a clickbait title right there. Dude, there's absolutely no way I would know that. And if I did know that, then it wouldn't be the best bang for a buck because it would be public knowledge. There's opportunities in any market. You just have to find the right situation. Grisel Isara, what's going on? Who's texting right now? No one. I'm staying in my house forever. I live in Florida. I bought it in 2008, but just refinanced it down to 2.8. My payment was $960. I'm staying forever. Congrats. What are you doing watching my videos? You're in a good spot. Dario Air, what's up, man? How are you? I like your stone. Is it Stonehenge? Javier, when are we gonna see you on the Bigger Pockets podcast? Dude, I don't necessarily think I would bring a lot of value to like podcasts like that. Cause like, you know, I know, like, I don't know about Bigger Pockets specifically, but I know like they like to, I don't know, like talk to investors, talk to people who are really knowledgeable about specific things in real estate or investments in general. I'm not that guy, dude. I am not the guy to tell you how the housing market's doing. I've tried to be that guy. I am not the guy to tell you what to do with your money for investment purposes. I try to be that guy. I am just a guy that really loves playing video games, and I happen to be a real estate agent, and I happen to be decent at breaking complicated things down to just help you guys. So I don't necessarily, I do bring jokes. You're right, Quata, you're right. But I don't necessarily think I would bring a lot of value to a podcast like that. And not to say specifically that podcast, because I've never heard that podcast, but I have been invited to plenty of real estate podcasts, and they tend to just be a big circle jerk about how great things are or whatever. And I'm not saying that's how it is them. I've never heard their episodes. I think I know one person that's part of their network that, well, I'll just hold my opinion on that. Yeah, I'm live, Uno. What the heck, man? First time chatter, welcome. But yeah, by the way, guys, my Twitch is a lot quicker, so if you guys want to hop on Twitch now, it's a little more easier. Does that make sense? Eric. Oh wait, Leyland said something else. Right now I'm living with my family and paying rent in Gilbert. I have great savings account. My credit's fair at the moment. Would you suggest? Yeah, I think I was pretty clear with that. I know you probably asked that after. More Kyle question. When is the best time to refinance? Kyle's not here, so he can't answer that. I can tell you the best. I mean, it's so crazy because like that's such a loaded question. When's the best time to refinance? I refinanced like the beginning of the pandemic, and rates were like at 3.2, 3.3, and I refinanced. And then like 4 months later, it went down to 2.8, 2.6, 2.7. So in hindsight, I can tell you what the best time to refinance would have been, but there's just ungodly no way you can know when is the best time to freaking refinance. You know what I mean? So, I mean, no one can really honestly answer that question and I would probably say Kyle would agree with me. So yeah, when is the best time to refinance? When you have equity and you want to refinance. Oh man, I'm sure there's like a number where you have to like a break even, or like if once it drops down 1 point down or 2 points down, whatever the case is. But CC, seller's not responding to the counteroffer response we sent, which was accepting the price and added seller credit. What's the issue? Is seller, I mean, you said he is a buyer having cold feet, but I think you meant is the seller having cold feet. That's just the thing that sucks about counters. Even if it's a gimme counter where it says exactly what they asked for, you still give them the chance to like counter back. So that's why that's a dangerous game. What's happening, I have no idea, but they are probably having cold feet, and you have to be patient. Don't get too emotionally attached to that house though. When is a good time to redeem the Sing to Me points reward? Quate, wait until it's only a Twitch live. When is it happening? I don't know, but I won't do. I listen. If you want to redeem a Sing to Me point reward on Twitch, I'll play you a song on guitar, but I won't sing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Kyle's still here. Kyle in Home Depot. You're still Home Depot? Did you go and ask for the nail stretcher? Kyle's like, can I have a nail stretcher, please? Sir, what's a nail stretcher? I don't know. It's just I need bigger nails, and they're not long enough. Sir. Hey, no spamming in my chat, Kyle. I will ban you, even though you're a moderator. Come on. So that's funny, right? Oh, wait, I'm gonna put a poll up. We're gonna see if it was funny. Kyle be the type to all right, that's it up. All right, let's see. How do I do a freaking poll? Start a poll. Does Kyle know what a there you go. Hey man, you're bullying. I'm gonna report you. Well, thank you, Grisel. I appreciate you watching. People said no. Let's see. Tenochtitlan, how's private debt to income after this mini housing boom? Is the average American family in a balance sheet healthy? There's no way I would know that, man. And if I was that kind of YouTuber, I'd be like, everybody, all the families in the United States are living above their needs. The market's about to bust. But I'm not that guy. I shave, but I'm not bald. How's private debt? Oh yeah, I read that. Can monthly payment be lowered when buying a house? Yeah, if you buy a house cheaper, or the interest rate goes cheaper. I know my family should have purchased a home when we moved out here to Arizona, dude. That's a slippery slope. There's a lot of things I wish I would have done too. There's many. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Ominous narrator. But yeah, man. I know if I had the time to go, if their time machine gets made, I'll make sure to include you in it. You know what I mean? Could also put more money down. That's right. Low balance. You're right. Metal Beast. Thank you, first time chatter. Uno mate, watch your videos through my entire home buying process. It was informative and tons of fun. Stay up to date. Awesome. Well, welcome. Well, glad to have you back, even though you already bought. Emmanuel, question: what advice will you give to buyers making offers on a property at the time when the market seems to be turning into a buyer's market? Go aggressive on offers, 100%. Go aggressive on offers. But I mean, every seller situation is different, but if there's a situation where you really like the house but there's no offers and it's been multiple days in the market, go aggressive. Hope the guy at Home Depot knows. Yeah, I know. Kyle, did you ask him if he knows where the nail stretcher is? 84% of people say that you don't know what a nail stretcher is. Sarah C. Hewson, I inherited a house. Javier Vidana. Thank you, John. I inherited a house. Should I wait to sell? That's a tough one. I mean, if you're trying to time the market, that's a dangerous game. You know, if you want to time the market, we need to look in hindsight. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Thanks for subscribing, Jeff. If you're watching this live, say hi. And a quick plug for those who are looking for an agent referral. Get an agent referral anywhere in the country. Homebuying.com/Javier. And then it used to be JavierVidana.com for home buying resources, but now it's on Patreon.com/JavierVidana. All right, selling time is over. Amazon sells market timers? No shit. That's awesome. Are you serious? Let me look it up. Better not be like a freaking porn site or something. Bro, I should... They don't sell it. But that's a genius idea, Dario. I should definitely make that. I should make like a market timer. Like, and it's like a box, and it's like open the box to find out when the market... Oh, dude. That's genius. The market timer. Only available today for $50. And just sell tons. Just sell tons. I'd buy oil socks right when no one was on the road during COVID. Dude, time machine, I would have bought in like 20 new builds before, like during COVID. Before COVID, I would have been crazy. Thank you, Zent. My day is great. Thank you. Zent, did you the one that messaged me on Discord? Yeah, you are. I remember your name was familiar. I'm just narrator, first time chatter. What's up? That market timer just sounds like a magic 8-ball for real estate. Yeah. Excuse me. Love your channel and office setup. Thanks, Joshua. Why is Miami housing market so stubborn, Ned? My name's not Ned. Top Patreon subscribers can get free market timer. No, that's a great idea. I'm working that. I'm just gonna buy like the freaking cheap timers. Just do a pump and dump on my fans. That's so bad. I'm just kidding. Do we have any Patreon poppies here? If you do, let me know. I want to say hi. I don't like Twitches. They have like notifications now when someone goes live. What should move-up buyers do in this market? Evaluate if you have to move up. And if you have to, suck it up. Refinance when there's 1 point down. Paula, there you go. What's up, Tony? Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Come on in. Plenty of time here. Raymond, I answered that earlier. Is tech layoffs going to affect the market more? And I asked, is it just Twitter or is there like other tech companies laying off? But no one answered me. Not move up unless like you're totally rich and don't care, basically. What's up, Respawn? Yeah. Everyday bodybuilding. What's the deal with that photo? What's the deal with what's your life story? What's up, Bay? I made a joke about how you told me to call you Bay on the video's coming out tomorrow, by the way. Bay. Wait, are you Bay? Oh yeah, you are. Well, everyone here on the live knows who you is now. Also, they're going Twitter, Facebook, Amazon, Apple. Oof. So there's a lot of people getting laid off. Where are those people going to go? Are they going to move out of Cali now and go to cheaper cities and create another boom? Ominous says tons of tech companies. Meta just laid off 11K. Well, Meta's Meta. Carvana laid another one off. Ominous Raider lift as well. Sissy says not Apple. Sounds like a lot of fake news here, guys. But anyways, Bayard, what's up, man? Are Zillow's estimated monthly payments more or less accurate? Sarah, I don't think they're very accurate. Ever since Zillow created their own like lender platform, like they're their own lender and real estate purchaser, they have like made their data kind of obsolete because they have something to gain or lose from essentially you as a client. So when it comes to monthly payments, talk to a lender you trust, or there's a lot of great online calculators. I think my friend Kyle might have an online calculator for monthly payments. So if not, then just go to yeah. Do you know what's up with these rental listings up for sale? Seeing a lot of Colorado that say you can choose almost any home that is for sale, and our investor will purchase the home for you. You can rent the home or do a rent to own. Huh. Let me look it up. Thank you, Manish. I'm new here, Javi. Where are you from? I'm from my mama's genitals. Yeah, Metal Beast on Twitch just sent me a... Let me look this up real quick. This house is... I know there's a lot of houses that are for rent and for sale right now. This is an advertisement for our lease with the right to purchase program. The actual address had to be changed because Zillow won't allow the home to be listed for sale and for rent at the same time. The address is 612 Columbia Florissant. This home is listed for sale and for rent. Huh. I think this is just a one-off situation where they're looking for rent or sale. And if you do like a rent to own, you're basically doing like a seller financing deal. That makes sense. Yeah, Gozu, I sure did. I sure did, Gozu. Thanks for subscribing, Teddy Graham. Tony, how close can Fed's rate be actual mortgage rates? If the Fed rate is 3%, how low can 30-year mortgage rates go? I know they have been dropping for the past couple of weeks. That's a great... Let me write that down. That's actually a great point. What I can do is I can probably look up like the last decade worth and see the difference, and I can probably just put it in the basic chart system and then make a chart and put my logo on it, and then it'll seem credible. All right, let's see. Fed rates versus mortgage rates. I have to look that up. Kyle, my name's not Jesus, it's Javier. Raymond, I'm not going to show that comment, but unfortunately they are not. It's a hard place to find. That's sad, I know. I'll be nice, Raymond. I'm sorry. I was being rude. Oh, who asked me? Raymond. I'll be nice. I'm actually originally from Mexico. I was born in Mexicali, Baja California. Was brought into the country as a little baby. And I am now a resident. So I guess was raised in Phoenix. Speaking Joshua, someone sent me a, there's this guy that's on my Discord that like will not engage with my Discord at all, but then out of nowhere will just come drop some freaking massive like I guess he's like in the system. He'll just drop some massive like just amazing stuff, and I'm like, thanks, dude, appreciate that. And he recently sent me, there's this company which I won't leak the data yet. I need to do the video. One of the companies I've done a video on that they're actually liquidating some houses that they bought for rental purposes. And it's pretty spicy, juicy stuff. Yeah, I do too, Raymond. Dude, I had a mod here once that would like ban people just for like saying just a little. Oh man, it was bad. But I can take it. But yeah, it's kind of concerning. Ominous narrator, considering that decent homes in Phoenix metro area have priced around 400K, what kind of lump sum money do you think of a home for Sherma should have amassed? 35 or 40? Honestly, 400K is going to go away. I think we're going to be going to 350s to 400s now. So if you're going to say for that, minimum 5% of 300K would be 15K. Let's say another 8K for closing costs, 22K. So about 20 to 25,000. If you end up getting closing costs paid by the seller, you might not need it all, but you know, now you have some extra funds. Have you Respawn? Have you seen the amount of houses that are being built in Buckeye and the 303? I know, a lot. CC, you're so kind. What area are you looking in, Ominous Narrator? There's, well, not 350, but they're like around 380, 370 now. How do you feel about applying for a home loan online instead of in person? Dude, I get it. Most lenders do it online now. But I either prefer to talk to a lender in person or through the phone. Like, I hate when a lender, like, oh yeah, let me send you my link to my application. Ugh. No thanks. That's just me, though. All right, let's end the poll. So according to the community, does Kyle know what a nail stretcher is? 87% says no. And 12% say yes. So Kyle, when you go to Home Depot, ask for a nail stretcher. I'm just narrator. Javier, Chandler, Gilbert, Tempe, Gilbert would be ideal. Gilbert seems to be able to reach. Yeah, dude, I thought I saw some houses for Chandler for like 370, 380. Just give it time. If you are waiting, just shoot me a message. Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn after I tried to solicit business. It's like, can you imagine someone's trying to get your business and like, yeah, man, I'll work with you. Yeah, man, just send me a DM. Dario, bar my house on a 30-year conventional last at 3%. Now my job is asking me to relocate out of state. Jeez, I feel hard to sell, so I'm going to rent it out instead. Yeah, dude, that's exactly the route to take. Don't sell it. That is a goal that you have right now. And yeah, rent an apartment or something else. That's insane. Dre Day, great videos, man. How long do you see the housing downturn will last? I'm looking to buy early next year in Chicagoland. Well, I love Chicagoland, Dre Day, so thank you. Oh, you've been chatting with James. Oh, heck yeah, man. Never mind, you're good. James Brown. Not from my team, not the artist. That's funny. Do you celebrate Thanksgiving? If so, did you cook anything? Yeah, my wife did most of the cooking, but I helped her as much as she can. She is currently 13 weeks pregnant. So I did all the heavy lifting, so to speak, but you know, she kind of helped as much as I could, but she did like 90% of the work. But yeah, it was the first Thanksgiving where I actually invited my family to our house for the first time. Even though we've had a house for a decade, it's the first time we hosted it. And I gotta say, it's a lot of pressure, but it's worth it. But it's a lot of pressure. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So Javier, how many houses have you bought and sold? Do you own any rentals? How much have I personally bought and sold? Like my acts that I've actually owned. I've bought 4 houses and I've sold 3. No, actually I bought 5 houses and I've sold 3. And I currently have 2 homes. I have the home I live in, and I have a home that I bought, and I'm technically quote unquote renting it out to my grandma and mother-in-law. But it's not really, I mean, it's come to investment. I'm at a huge negative on that one, I guess. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm not charging my grandma like 5K, 4K, or my grandma, my wife's grandma, but, you know, so is it an investment? I guess. I mean, it has gone up in price, sure, but I'm not necessarily in the green every month. So yeah, no, when it comes to investing, I'm not the guy. That's why someone was asking earlier if I should go on the Bigger Pockets podcast. I'm like, I don't know what I would do. Just go and, I don't necessarily have a thing. Future video, Javier the Octo Father. No thanks. No thanks. Javier, since you got jokes, who's your favorite comedian? Great question, Raymond. Thank you for asking a question that's a little outside of the real estate scope. I would say my favorite comedian is probably Bill Burr. I think I would just say Bill Burr, yeah. Javier, do you think the thoughts on? Oh my God, Manny. I read your question first, and it just like started triggering me. Manny, your very first subscriber on Twitch, also past client, also friend. Oh man, such an old school joke. People still come and genuinely ask that though. Love your background music. Sounds like Sonic. It probably is. It probably is Sonic the Hedgehog. Billy Blue Balls. Go. Yep. Thoughts on a new construction in California? In California for 400K? Where? 400,000? That sounds really good to me. What the hell do I know? But yeah, that sounds. I mean, that sounds pretty decent. New construction builder offering 7.5K in design studio upgrades is the only incentive. Is this a joke or the current market are decent? Dude, I've seen some offer like 30K. I think it's not a joke, but they must have they better have a super nice house. Billy Blue Bosburr is a go, yeah, for sure. Not only is he the go and is he funny, but I don't know, he tends to I like that he's like he dips his toe when he need to into like the pop culture comedian world where everyone has a podcast. He only goes to promote stuff, but then he's kind of doing his own thing, you know. Menard's in Minnesota. Oh, I think Chelsea's watching the playback. We had a showing offer for $25 Applebee's. Yeah, I got offered 30K off the price of new construction in California. Yeah, for sure. So I think 20 or 30K is a little better. Would you recommend buying a house by yourself first before getting married, or should I marry first and then look for a home? I'm hoping you already have who you're going to marry. You're not just like, there's this one person I'm going to marry and he or she doesn't know it yet, but, you know, should I get married to them first or no? So I'm assuming you already have like a fiance. It depends on how the laws work in your state. Like I know here in Arizona, there's a community property state. So if you buy a house together, you're 50-50 owners. And some people want to avoid that, whatever personal reasons it may be. So it depends on how your states take title. And it depends if you guys want both to be on the mortgage. You technically could both be on the mortgage too. But it's really a question of taking title. And it also a question of if you're going to go FHA. Because if you're going FHA, I think it's a little more difficult to not use one of you guys, I believe. So a lot of follow-up questions for that. Ilan Gomet. He might just mean home pushing as a single guy. My friend did that after high school, made some money, got engaged, and got a bigger place later. Well, everyone was made money back in the day, right? But okay, so if you mean just buying as a single guy, I mean, if you can afford it, do you want to rent where you live, or do you want to lease where you live, or do you want to own where you live? Yeah, it's easier to buy with a partner for sure. What is it called? The dual income, no kids. Dink? No, there's like a term. Maggie, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, there's like specific term. I forgot. Anyways, Elan, I was reading your comment. Elan, thanks for the videos. I bought a house in Illinois this summer after watching your videos. Thank you. You have any resources of finding comps to appeal property tax assessment? Tough one. If you have a good relationship with your agent, I would just ask them. Other than that, unfortunately, you know. Dink is right. Is that what it's called? Let me look it up. Dink. Oh, is it right? It's true. Double income, no kids. Wow. I can't believe I guessed that. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to go play God of War Ragnarok. I keep seeing spoilers on my YouTube feed and I hate it. And I have to go finish it tonight. So I'm going to go play. Everybody, please, if you're here, if you want to support me, either go on Patreon and follow, or just keep watching my videos. I appreciate everybody here. Ian, oh, I see you. Yeah, a YouTube member here. What's up, Ian? How are you, man? Is the Miata stick Miata? What do you mean? Okay, anyways, thank you guys so much. I'll be doing more videos and lives throughout the week, so thanks for subscribing on Twitch. Emmy Coco? Damn, thank you. Appreciate it. The game is great. Yep, I don't want to see any spoilers, so I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'll see you guys probably in a day or two. Like I said, I'm gonna just be doing more lives more often. I have literally no clients right now, so I'm gonna just focus on content. So I'll be seeing lots of you guys. Thanks for everyone for stopping by. Appreciate all the fans. Go to Discord if you want to be part of our community. You know, hang out there. Appreciate everybody. What's her Twitch handle? I think it's just twitch.tv/Javier Vidana. Links in the description. Discord as well, and links in the description. You didn't tell us about the plastic surgery. Sarah, I actually changed my title like after the first 5 minutes, so I appreciate you, Sarah, for staying the whole time. Sarah, if you join the Discord, if you have one, I'll make you what is it called? We have a tier. What is it called? The tier? Hold on. Yeah, we have a certain tier that I give the channel, like a legend or something. So let me know if you join. All right. See you guys. Now's the awkward time where there's like a few seconds where I'm clicking end stream.